Hey everyone, this is Tyler. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can use tiles and tile maps to create levels and switch between levels in your games. So as an example, I created a really simple maze game, and when you get to the end of it, you touch these tiles, it switches to a different level. You can also add a win condition. So let's get started. So I first started out following the maze tutorial that's built into the MakeCode arcade website. So I use this as my base, and it's a really good way to kind of introduce tile maps and then how to set up a starting point and also an ending point. We also have tutorials on how to create tile maps, which are great resources. The links for both of these are going to be in the description below. Okay, so I went through the basic tutorial, and this is kind of what I ended up with. I created a character, I created controls, I set my camera to follow, and I also created a tile map. So it's a really basic tile map with some walls and a path, and I have a unique starting spot, and you'll notice these two tiles right here are only used here at the beginning, and I have two unique tiles that are only used at the end. And this is really important for doing a level switch. That way, when our sprite interacts with these two different tiles, we can control what it does specifically. If you reuse these in different ways, then what we do and how we control it is going to change. So it's really important for like ending and stopping points that you use tiles that are unique to just those two. Okay. So this last block right here is what sets our character to a starting position. And you'll notice we can pick all different blocks that I've used. You'll see these later. And you'll notice here on the screen that that's where the character starts. So if we remove this block and refresh, our character will just start in the middle of the screen in a random spot. But by saying place character on top of random tile, which is this tile, and since there's only two of these random tiles, it can only go one of two places right there, which is a really great way to start your spot. So what you do in the middle of your game is completely up to you. Whether you're doing a platformer or a maze game or some other random adventure game, you can do whatever you want. But just placing these unique tiles at the end, we can then control what happens afterwards. And we can do that with this block. And this block can be found in the scene. And if you go down here, on sprite of kind player overlaps with a tile at location. That's the block we need. And so on sprite, which is what our character is, of kind player, which as you can see is right here, and then overlaps with a tile. And then this kind of portal looking tile is what we have at the end. So I'm selecting that, the location. And what we want to do in here is switch to our next level. So that's what I'm gonna do right here. So I have pre-made a couple timemaps here at the top. If you wanna reuse these, feel free. All this code that I'm using right now is also linked in the description under the starter code. And you can pop this in here. And you'll notice now, when I go through the maze and get to the end, I pop out in a new level, which is this one right here. But as you can see, I'm popping out exactly where I left off. And we want to start right here at the beginning. So I'm going to look at what tile I'm using right here, these kind of stone ones. I'm going to push done. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to find this block right here. So I'm going to go back to scene. And I'm going to place my sprite on top of random. And then I'm going to go find that block that I was using right there. And change that to player character. So that's what I've named my sprite. Select that again. And now when I do this, I switch over to a new level right where we wanted to. And that's essentially all you have to do. And you can kind of repeat this process over and over again for as many levels as you want, especially if you're doing the same thing. If you're going to be adding new characters or NPCs, that's something different you can do in a level. But for this one, just as far as switching a level and what it looks like, this is all you need to do. So I'm going to add my last one real quick, just to kind of show you. Again, I'm grabbing on sprite player overlaps with blank at location. So, and then I'm going to add my last tile map. And if you remember, So we get the treasure chest in this level. So, and we're gonna add the treasure chest here. So when the player overlaps with the treasure chest, which is in this one right here, it's going to then switch to this tile map right here. And then I'm gonna grab, place my sprite on top of random. And I want these kind of bushes thing. So I'm gonna grab that, change this to player character. And now I have a new level. Let's test this out. So our last thing we need to do is add something, a trigger for this one. So again, I'm gonna go back to scene. Grab this. I'm gonna grab that stone that was there. And since we don't have another tile map, I only made these 3 different tiles, I'm going to add a win condition. So I'm gonna say when player gets to this point, they win. So let's test this out. So we go up, hit it, check, get to the stone block, perfect. And there you go. And that's how you can add a level switch using tiles and tile maps. Thanks for watching.